Hello, it's me, Zacarias, and how you doing? I just got out the shower. And I heard yesterday that 11-year-old young guy happened to be Latino named Josue Flores, 11-year-old, and some man of African American, dark-skinned man named Calhoun had stabbed him. And he was a homeless man. He was on the rail. The cops were trying to tase him with Elva, and he somehow got away. Something happened, and it's in North Houston. And what's concerning me, because I live in Houston, and I know I dealt with Black and Latino issues. I'm not Latino at all. I mix with Black, White, Native American, and Latinos, even some don't want to claim it, but they mix with Black, White, Native American too. Two of those Afros in Mexico called Jarocho when I was in El Paso, the Veracruzanos in Veracruz. And the reason I'm bringing this up because I'm scared. Because two minority groups, and let me let you know, I have to speak up about this since I am a person of African American descent and also mixed with other races as well and live in Houston, is that I have to speak up about this. In no way, shape, or form, I do not condone what that brother did. I don't want nobody in Houston think that all black folks are like, just like Latinos don't like to think that we think like, what's his name, Donald Trump, okay? Murders and rapists and killers come in all shapes and forms. It's sad that within minority groups with black and brown people, we try to act and please for the white racist person like Trump or something, that one side is bad and worse. I'll never forget when Trump said that stuff. I had to debate with some people African Americans who said that, oh, well, Mexicans and they are rapists and stuff. Excuse me, and killers. There's killers in our neighborhood too. It's killers in their neighborhood. It's in both, and we both with the same issues. And I hear Latinos say the same thing. No, you can't talk about us. We both sing the same boat. Okay, we both mix with elements. We look different because of different degrees of mixture, but at the same time, we deal with the issues. And the same is so stupid that the same stuff we say about each other, the white people say about us. When you know what I'm saying, when black and Latinos move into, people African descent, Latino move into a white neighborhood, and there's a bunch of minorities come in. What the white folks do? They leave. So the reason I'm bringing it is because I'm scared of that issue. And I don't want people to come on my channel or to think that people of African American descent come in and think that we all violent thugs. That's why I don't advocate the word nigga, okay, or trying to be a thug. I was scolded, I was upset with my homegirl's boyfriend because I'm not hyper masculine, that type of thing, the savage type. And that's why I'm the person I am, totally different and unique. I don't like to buy into stereotypes, which they're going to hurt me. So that's the reason why I'm coming to let you know that I do not condone what that brother did. He should get and put in jail, and then no bail, no bond. And I compare him to George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman is Afro-Mestizo Latino on his mom's side from Peru, and his dad's white, and he killed an African-American descendant young man who about to turn 18, Trayvon Martin. Calhoun and George Zimmerman should be put in the same penitentiary, okay? I'm getting sick of the black, just like in California, what happened to the young sister in California, the Cholos, the Soreños killed her. One was part Afro-Belizean and part Mexican, okay? Besides he has some African DNA on his Mexican side too, but the same part is, this is stupid. And the reason I'm bringing this issue is because it's not only the black and brown issue going on. The problem also too that Houston does not take care, and I mean including this man, the homeless people. There's a lot of homeless people out here. Long time ago, when I used to go to restrooms in public, I was a little boy and as a teenager, you never had access to buy anything. Now it's gotten to the point the homelessness of Houston is so harsh that you got people who sicko like this brother here harassing. I was in the library yesterday, coming from work downtown. There was a brother acting a fool. The Latino guy that the library who was a security, had to kick him out because he was causing disturbance. He still calls the service outside. He tried to pick a fight, and one brother with a white woman who said, "Hey man," he said, "Hey," you know, he used the N word, which I don't condone, but he referred, well, the crazy, almost what I called him that, and you know, he called him back too. The brother did, and they're about to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? And you know, everybody was on the brother who's with the white girl's side, white woman's side, because he wasn't bought nobody until this crazy boy wanted to get mad, take his shirt out like a fool, because he got kicked out the doggone, you know, library. When you know the library, you're supposed to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to keep a mouse. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and so he got kicked out, which I don't have no. I mean, and I was trying to snitch, trying to tell the security, the HPD right here. You know what I'm saying? Get him. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't get the HPD. So, you know, so point is that I want people to understand that I don't condone what happened, and I put in the same pot as George Zimmer. You know what I'm saying? You don't go out there and kill children. You know what I'm saying? The only time, and this is, I say this, for self-defense, if one of these thugs, whether it be any race, black, Latino, white, come in my apartment, trying to start something young, like they cut up my cable, throwing stuff, I have to call the police on them. If they do something to me, I have to defend myself. But that little young guy who was 11 years old was not bothering nobody, and this old crazy brother out of nowhere, with a psychological mindset, came in and stabbed him. And, you know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why that I live in public house and other way, and so I'm mad at hearing scenarios in the Clinton administration. I can't carry a pistol. You know, I am a liberal, and I believe in gun rights. I am bipolar, but I don't go shoot innocent people. You do something to me and I feel threatened, I have every right by the Constitution of this country, Second Amendment, and the state law of standing ground law to use that law. With the Zimmer misused because he harassed Trayvon, why Trayvon got offended. Okay, that's a totally different scenario. I don't want the standing ground law to go away, but people who misuse it, like Zimmer, need to be put in jail, just like this brother here. Okay, I feel threatened. I've called laws. The laws don't do nothing. Okay, they're wasting our taxpayer money. They want to play games with me when I'm actually being serious with them. Like they want me to be serious. They will be serious with them when it comes to me. I'm serious with them as well. I don't play with the law. And it's stupid that I cannot carry a pistol with me when I ride the bus because someone like this brother here. Because I dealt with crazy homeless people to the point that I mean, I'm sorry. I heard rumors that people who in the state psychiatric, I mean the mental institution dump these people outside, and they just acting, they have no medication, whatever. They don't have no self-control laws, and they just kind of act a fool. One time I was laughed at back in 2007 when I was working temporary for the child support technician position. I saw, I dealt with crazy people acting about being mates, and my male friends was like, "Why are you buying the mace? Why can't I said, "Go first of all, if they dirty and stink, I don't want to touch them. No, so I don't want to get my hands dirty. Second of all, I can't carry a pistol. I mean, my record's clean, but I live at my grandparents' house. And when I said I got them on, I said, "I'm gonna give me a pistol." I almost got robbed. Brother came in like me, one high yellow, tried to rob me in a nice car. They ain't had no money. Thank God that one of my associates, from the neighborhood came in, and walked him, his wife, his Asian wife. They walked me to the area I call H, they couldn't find the person, the two people. But when I asked my apartment manager, I said, "Excuse me, is it true we can't have pistols?" And she said, unless you're a law official or you're a security or a commission, you can't wear a pistol, you can't have a pistol in your apartment. It's government property. And I'm like, well, the difference between government property, you're going to the White House with a pistol trying to start something, is a different scenario. But if you live at a place where the government say you can, it actually go double standard on both ends, because the Constitution say where you have have the right to bear arms. And I hate the fact that they got stand ground laws, especially here in Texas. And I hate that I cannot exercise law. My record's clean. I never been to jail, and I feel threatened as well. And so, I mean, and trust me, if that man, regardless if he was black, Latino, white, whatever, came to me, harassing me and trying to put harm, I can call HPD, but HPD can come in 20 minutes or 30 or an hour. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how they want to do it. They don't care about, I'm sorry, not all the HPD, but I dealt with those who don't care at all, who do not need to be in the police force, who want to intimidate people for fun, who want to play jokes on people for fun, who want to show favoritism towards white people, but let it be a black or brown person, do something wrong, oh, they ready to get hardcore with them. I'm getting sick of this mess. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why. So it's not only the racial division situation here, but also the homelessness is here. There are a lot of programs for homeless. It is like Beyonce's church, St. John Methodist Church. They have opened a program. Then you have the homeless people who do not want to be in in shelters. I never forget that back in 99, 2000, it was a Hispanic man who was asking for money. And I stopped giving folks money. That's what I started, because I didn't want to be broke giving folks money who need, and I need money. You know, I'm trying to be stingy. And I told him, I said, sir, I don't have no money, but you know, you can go start a hoe. I got kicked out so many times. So if you got kicked out so many times, it's not nobody's fault. That's your fault. You know, there's rules, regulations. And you know what I'm saying? I can't take care of you. You ain't take care of me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and they need to find some type of program for these homeless people, or find some type of shelter. And you got sex offenders out there who's homeless, who could do something to the kids too, or to rape women, or even men. I mean, I've been sexual harassed about, yes, I have, and there's no lie, and it was humiliating. I make another video about that, because I'm not trying to change the subject here. But I was sexually groped. You know, when you touched inappropriate about a homeless man before. One dude from Honduras and a couple of black and brown folks that was his friends were laughing in downtown Houston on Saturday during Christmas time in 2000. I never forget that horrific moment. And I was afraid to want to fight the dude, because if I had to fight him, the bunch of the black and the brown dudes that was with them might jump me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and it was in downtown, and it's sad that yes, that happened to me. But the point is, you have so much going on, and they need to figure out, and I hope Sylvester Turner comes with a program to get some of these homeless people help, or find somewhere to put them in, because I mean, this is one thing. I understand that you can't take care of everybody, but I mean, I'm sorry, and I'm not the perfect one, but I do believe in Jesus. You have to help those who are in need. You know what I'm saying? And if that would have happened, because right there in North Houston, you have the Salvation Army. I've been near that area. It is a lot of homeless people sleeping outside. And I heard tragic stories of what happened in the Salvation Army. I don't know what's in their funding. Something needs to be done around the area, and I'm assuming, to get more detail, that's where the little boy got killed in North Houston by the Retro Rail. That's where the homeless. Because when you go down North Main to Fulton in that area, in the Irvington area, where the train, the Metro Rail goes to before you go to North Line. Trust me, and it's not new. Before they put the train there, I see it on the bus. I saw this in the 90s. I'm 36. Something needs to be done about the homelessness. I don't understand why in the world that all these wealthy people, these celebrities who are from Houston, I mean, except for Beyonce, she's doing something about it, but the other people, y'all criticize her, but she's doing something about the homeless here. You know, they don't do anything for the homeless here. There's some people who are trying to do something. You have the New Hope Housing, but you got those who got records. And I do believe in second chances. I don't feel that people who've done their offense, who they did their time, find some way then to get back into society, because never know, that could be you. You could be falsely accused. You know what I'm saying? You can just blink at 1 minute and someone tried to do something to you, and you know what I'm saying, and you might get charged, even defend yourself, because it almost happened to me. I'm trying to defend myself, and I wasn't trying to do it. I wasn't wrong. It was the other person was. So that's what I'm letting you know, is that City of Houston needs to do something about this. And everybody was saying this because if they had did something about the homelessness, that little boy should be living right now. You know what I'm saying? When you let people who have mental issues, who have criminal offenses, they're very strong in their mentality, and they're out in the street and they have no place to stay, they're going to act a fool. That's what you're going to expect. The more you can't complain when the city of Houston is not doing anything about it. They're sitting there, these folks sit out there in the street, where urine everywhere. You never know. I mean, you know, I got evicted a couple years ago. Thank God answered my prayer, but I probably took my own life. Because I know when we've been living underneath the rock and other stuff, folks sleeping cold, hot, and we have wealthy people who go to the games, wealthy, and flashing their money, flashing their car, living downtown. That's why I'm bringing this up. It's not excuse this person. I'm not excusing the brother who did this. But it's a big issue because if they had did something for him, someone like him, anybody is homeless, like I say, Jesus will be living right now. This would not be an issue. But if we can neglect the homeless problem and neglect the mental health problem and neglect people with offenses who got strong offenses of very aggravated assaults, murder, and child molesters and rapists out in the street, and people who steal, and hardcore drug users and dealers too as well, and pimps and everything else, if we let them stay out in the street homeless and no one is not do a blind eye all these churches, no matter what the type of church, they not reaching their hand to find some type of program for them. Because I see more people trying to recruit homeless to go to church, and I'm not saying you should not ask, not force, but it's like, if you don't come to my church, I'm not helping you. And I've seen that type of attitude before. Instead of getting a blind eye and just help the people so they might see your godly work and they might come to your church, no, you want to be the tyrant and the theatriphist, you know what I'm saying, and the Pharisee and scribe and king Gentile queen of the female who want to lord over and make them, that goes on. You have scam artists who come there. And then you have, and the sad thing, do have people who try, churches and other organizations try to feed the homeless. Then you have people trying to put petitions to stop them from feeding the homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like they have it in Florida. So that's the reason I'm bringing this up, because if that man was not around that child, they had some type of shelter. Jesus Flores will be alive today. But as long as we keep having crazy people of all different colors who's homeless, we're going to see more problems with this. And like I said, I've been harassed and assaulted, not physically, but, sexually assaulted, been touched in my rear end. And I'm bringing this up. This is a problem. And never long ago, I was at a fiesta, and there was a brother that acted a fool. Me and my homegirl, and I got scared because one thing, my homegirl, she always had a car. I didn't. I seen this ride the bus all the time. And you have to be very scared who you talk to, and these folks with crazy attitudes. That's why I say we safe to carry a pistol with me, because I'm sorry, y'all, the police don't want to don't want to do nothing. They want to sit here and pick and choose who they want to go to jail. I had some crazy fool in my apartment complex. I called laws on 30th of April. The police, the white police, came all the way from the northwest side to my area, which I don't live in north side, and told me he not gonna arrest the dude. I said, dude, it's out there by the stove. I'm telling you where he is. He tried to do something. You know what I'm saying? He called again. I'm like, really? And he was a brother too, the one who did. I'm like, really? And I'm thinking it's because of old age, young age. I want to put young, but I don't know. But that's what I'm seeing. So, and they don't want to be out there, to get the people who who have motives to do harm. So that's why I'm saying that if we keep ignoring this homeless mental health problem, we're gonna see more of these cases. And like I say, we need to pray. City of Houston, black and brown relationships need to stop blaming white men for every racist thing. We have racism inside our community, both against each other within our own. Who like, who dog, who Puerto Rican, who Mexican, this and that, who South. We have all that, you know what I'm saying? We got all that in our, you know what I'm saying? Because we mixed race people, born in two different categories, in the economic, in the minority categories, and people of color as well. We want to pick the side of the fence, who is and that, but actually when Donald Trump people are saying this, we are all savages and all the other stuff they say about us, okay? So, that's why. And like I said in this video, this brother here is no different than George Zimmerman. And I don't care if George, I understand George Zimmerman got away with it, but no, one of these days, he's not going to get away with it. Okay? There's going to be someone crazy going to do something, because, like that white man in Florida. Okay? And trust me, Lord forgive me, I want my white brother, because I got white DNA, to kill that dude. Okay? So, and if someone do something to this brother, I'm sorry, I don't feel sorry. The children did nothing to you. Leave them alone. He wasn't harassing you. He just want to stab, but you already caught him. This brother already causing mess. And I'm not being a coon. The coon is actually this brother here who being a savage, who bought into the savage mentality. See, if you're a well-respected brother and innocent, there we go. There be excuses called be that. But since he's not a well-respected brother and making us look terrible as brothers, and I don't want no brothers coming to my channel harassing me either, and along with Latino racists either, excuse me, I can only make excuses for people who choose to act like savages for their own gratification, who want anything that's expected out of them. You know what I'm saying? The only time you get up in arms was something in a defensive way, not to do offensive and try to get ugly and stuff, and trying to do something harm, especially to a child, 11 years old. You know, so I don't condone what this dude did. I don't condone the racism either. But I don't condone this, and if anyone was intelligent enough to understand that not all of us are like that. Just like, you know what I'm saying, not all, you know what I'm saying, Latinos, killers and all that, well, not all brothers is, you know what I'm saying. So whatever we see on TV, and one thing to me is very powerful, they would distort minorities, it make us look terrible. And since we in a conscious moment in this time, when people of color, since we probably have a president, which I do believe that Donald Trump's going to win, okay? And I tell people of color, black, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, mixed, you're going to suffer. Because I'm going to go to Mexico. I'm not staying here. I'm not going to Canada too far. I live in Texas. I speak enough Spanish to be in Mexico. I've been speaking Spanish since 12 years. I've been live in Mexico, okay? I almost lived near Mexico when I was in El Paso, Texas, 3 years back in 2004, 5, and 6. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and deal with that man. Okay, y'all sleeping, y'all not doing nothing, y'all protesting, whatever. You sitting here, not voting, y'all trying to vote for Hillary, who's actually helping this person here, talking about Trump. I'm letting you know right now, that man's gonna make you actually come together. Okay? Oh, I hate black folks, and I hate Mexicans, and I hate Chinese, and all that other stuff you say. Y'all gonna actually suffer and have to work together, because when they say making America great again, it means making America white again. And black, brown, Asian, yellow, red, Native American, whatever, mixed, whatever, we gonna suffer if we continue to let this happen. So don't bickering at each other about who's more violent than the other, who has more sexual deviance than the other, all that, who sell more drugs than the other, because like I said in my other videos, besides brothers getting put locked up, so are Latino men, they are targeting us. So instead of arguing, calling each other the B word and the N word and all this other crap, we need to understand we got this type of crap going on in and outside our community as well. I was in El Paso, Texas. My homegirl from Chicago was saying Latinos killing each other there. And here, brothers killing each other. So, come on, we gotta stop that mess. You go to Chicago, to LA, go to Miami, to New York. Black and brown people are dealing with the same doggone issues. So, thinking that we better and nah. To Trump, someone like Trump eyes, we not better than others. They think they're better than us. Okay? Especially living in Texas, I'm sorry, you think Red Bob cares about us? No, he don't. Shoes. So we need to start with that mess and try to act like we God know what goes in a person's heart. Not every black person does this type of mess, and not every Latino does this type of mess, okay? So I wish I stopped that mess. I hate it when a person of color tries to imitate white supremacist mentality about another ethnic group that's in a minority. There's another person of color. It gets on my nerves. It's nerve-wracking. I look at y'all, but I can't complain about white folks being racist towards you when you initiate the same bullcrap, the same thing to another person of another race, another person of color. When you say that black folks are like violence or what all stuff, you're no different than Trump. When you say Mexicans or Latinos are like this or violent and all, you're no different than Trump. You can't, because your skin does not look like Trump, does not mean you can get away with it. And one thing I hate about when people say, well, racism for white folks and bigotry for minorities, I do not agree with that. Because it gave some minorities some type of play that say I can be racist and get away with it because I'm suffered and I can do each other like that. Believe me, I tell it like it is. So that's why I'm bringing this up, because I'm scared for this type of mess. Because in Texas, that's why I talk about race all the time. Besides white folks being racist, Latino and black folks, there's a lot of racism here. You know, the Latino and black folks relationships are way better than in South California. Still, you have elderly people, and I always quote this, and it ain't the perfect one in the world. The Matthew 10th chapter about Jesus said, "You love whoever love their mother, father, sister, brother of mine, or no disciple of mine." When your mom or dad tell you to hate another race, and it's because they're a minority group, Jesus said love him more than them. Okay, so I'm not perfect in the world, but I do practice that. I have other messages. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Because at the same time, the white folks saying about you. You know, and I get tired of hearing that. You know, that's why I'm not with that black on brown mess. And if I have anybody come to my channel, if your accounts get deleted, I either want to snitch on all of y'all. And I don't care if you're black or brown, I'm going to snitch on your behind. And I am a snitch. If I saw the boy didn't stay, I would snitch. Same thing if I saw Trey, if I'm on getting killed, I would snitch on Zimmer. Okay? I am a snitch. You don't do that to kids who need nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? So, it's sad. It's completely sad. So, hopefully, we have resolved this issue here in Houston, and this situation will go away. Okay, racism, and actually the brother gets put in jail. Okay, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking because like I said, I'm a brother. Guys with two different complexions. You know what I'm saying, and I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying, and I'm not gonna sit here and be on people's side because of color. When a brother mess up, I'm gonna cuss in here. Y'all don't want to say, I'm not gonna sit here and take sides with that brother. I'm sorry, I'm not. Especially making me look bad. So I tell you, I ain't being a coon. The person being a coon was one who portrayed the stereotype of being the savage coon, and that was his brother. Okay, and we can't condone this. He ain't 11-year-old wasn't doing going to school, and you gonna say because you're behind homeless, you don't wanna go work or make your own business, and you wanna act a fool. And like I said, I was talking to that hyper masculinity both in black and Latino men need to go away. I'm telling you, I'm not saying being masculine offending away, no, but the stream of it. Thinking I have to be savage like because it's expected out of me because I am black or Latino and person of color, a man of color in the society has got to go. Okay, I blame that as well because what I'm saying, I really do. And that's why I don't act hyper masculine because of the situation. You see me get violent when someone trying to do something to me because every person has a right to defend themselves. I'm very defensive because I don't trust people, especially with all the bullying I went through. Okay, that's why I don't hardly listen to people. They have to prove they're trustworthy to me, like St. Paul told the Corinthians. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and told the steward should prove to be trustworthy. I'm not gonna sit here and trust you because you say so. You gotta prove that to me, then I do. You know what I'm saying? If I see it, then I'll believe it. But I'm not gonna sit here and and it disgusts me, and it hurts me to see that the media also trying to find you can just tell Latino community come together about the situation, and not on the black side of helping out besides Sylvester Turner. I actually want to see the media will show both races, both ethnic groups try to say come together and try and bridge the gap. Instead of trying to blame one who's way better than that. Because I'm telling you, into Donald Trump's eyes, you ain't better than him. Okay? And there's a lot of white folks who control this state who have the Donald Trump mentality. Okay? So they trying to make him win. Trust me. Okay? So that's what I'm about to say. And like I said, the homeless problem needs to go away. I'm tired of it. And also, too, it needs to be... the one thing, I don't want guns being... I'm a liberal and I'm a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I don't want guns being banned. Let me tell you something. It's not the gun who's the problem. It's the person who's using the gun. And I don't like the fact that in living in public housing, I can't protect myself from thugs of all colors. Okay? I have a right to do that. Someone tried to get violent with me by the Constitution of this country and also for the stand of ground law in Texas just because I don't look like a white male. Okay? I have it in my DNA though. Regardless if I did or not. I still have a right to carry a pistol when I go catch the bus or whatever. I'm not going to sit here and wait for HPD or the constables to come 30 minutes to an hour and I could be dead lying on the street. Okay? You got violent, homeless people Y'all sit there and let them stay on the corner. Y'all know they're nuisance. Not all the homeless people, the ones who are. The strange mental issues worse than my bipolar type 1, okay? You know they have this problem. You're not giving no programs. You're not doing nothing about the situation. And you're letting people tell them where they stay cannot stay because it's owned by the government, but the military can go around with guns. Secret Service men can go around with guns. But people who live in the house, who fear for their lives because you got folks who don't live here or who have guns illegally, try to rob, kill, steal, whatever, we gotta wait till a constable to come in 30 minutes to an hour and take their time when they're supposed to be doing our job by our taxpayer money to try to protect us instead of hurting us. Okay? It is very double standard. I don't trust people who create double standards and very contrary to their belief system. They don't follow. They don't stand by their beliefs. They're very hypocritical to their belief system. That's why I'm not an old school person, because I see a lot of that in the old school mentality. So that's the real reason why that I would like to see that we start making changes. We need to let people that carry guns on the bus. I'm sorry, if they got a license, they have a right to. As long as they're intention to shoot everybody with that license, they're good. Okay. We need to stop letting people put up public housing. We can't carry pistols. We live here. We pay rent here. We should, regardless, we're owned by the government, owned by the Chinese government, owned by the United States government, whatever. We live here. The difference between people in the White House and the people working in federal buildings, they don't live at their job unless you're the president, okay? Or you're Secret Serviceman. So we have a right to carry a firearm if someone, God forbid, comes to my apartment. If I'm riding the bus and someone like this Shay, whatever his name is, Calhoun, try to strong something with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let this, the city of Houston has let this crap has happened. I ride the bus and train. I see homeless people smoking on the thing. They ain't so be smoking on in the bus. I tell people constantly, because I have asthma, get out, y'all please. And I've had people with attitudes. I got asthma. I ain't trying to die up here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna pay my death certificate, death insurance, all that. You know what I'm saying? My life insurance, my health insurance if I do live. So you have that going on. You know what I'm saying? You have that situation going on. You ride the trains. You got folks who ride trains for free. Ain't supposed to, but I seen them get, and I understand they're struggling in this different scenario. But the ones who potentially don't want to do nothing with their lives and want to get something for free, they shouldn't ride the train for free. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't ride the bus for free if they ain't trying to do nothing to stop the issue. You know what I'm saying? These people today, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying to care for ones who are trying to do something. They don't want you to care. But the ones who don't care, who wants to misuse, that's a white dude. I think he mixed with Hispanic thing. He was being homeless since 2007. And I'm telling you a story. This dude is messed up. He was short. I never got arguing with the Hispanic women because he didn't know Spanish. They would not let him use the restroom. He called it on his cell phone, called a corporation. Ever since then, this dude ride the bus for free, ride the train for free, be looking all dazed out, asking for food. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be racist, but men of African American descent, but y'all let him come for free. But someone like me coming in, because I'm my camera skin not pale, I'm gonna be yelled at and call all time and get all griped out. That's why I don't trust some brothers and sisters here in Texas. Trust me, call me coon. They don't want to be in coon, infiltrate that mess. I don't want to make amends with them, and they ain't willing to make amends with me. And they do it to everybody, including family, including those outside the community as well. Okay, so anyway, and call it unforgiveness. I don't care. It's called being a survivor. I'm not trying to be hurt again. So anyway, point is, they you know what I'm saying, I seen him coming about. I never forget when I was working for the housing authority, internship with $3.91 of stipend per hour. Okay, I didn't have no money to cash the bus, and I had to go to work, and I got scolded, lectured at, yelled at. See what I'm saying? So that's why I never forget. A white man was on the bus, a dark skinned older gentleman. Let him ride the bus and gave him some food, who was homeless and did not have no money to ride the bus. But had it been one of us, he'd be all up in arms. That's why I'm sorry, I cannot be here trying to unite with some brothers and sisters here. Because they kind of barren. Can't talk about Mexicans and white folks doing it when they don't want to do it too. You know what I'm saying? So, point is, you let these homeless people come on the bus for free, and they constantly do it all the doggone time. Don't want to do the, you know what I'm saying? You try to give them help. trying to get them programs. They don't want to go to the programs. They want to get high. They want to do all of that stuff, and it's getting to be a problem. Because the reason I'm bringing the home because this man was homeless, and I've been seeing this problem since I started riding the bus in 1998. After I graduated high school, I turned 19. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, all the money that Houston have, and they lying, they ain't got no money. They got money hidden in the government. They don't want nobody to know about. They can do something about this problem because, like I tell you, if that man, if the homeless, the homeless people around there on North Main area, they ride them trains, not too far from Salvation Army, the ones that got kicked out 9 or 10 or couldn't go anywhere, if they had some kind of program to expand their building, anything, that little boy will be living today. Okay? Let's be honest with you. And like I say, I'm getting tired of seeing the ones with severe mental issues who can kill somebody intentionally with a motive to kill somebody and think of nothing of it. Walk around here, those who rape, that type of sex offenders who are, something has to be done. Because if I had a child, I don't want my child be the next victim. I don't want to be the next victim. Or my wife, if I want to get married. I don't, the city of Houston has really, to me, has been a joke. And it's not due to Turner, it's before Turner. And people, and the people of the city turn his back on the unfortunate. And anytime you turn your back on the unfortunate, ain't nothing godly about you. Okay? I don't care. I understand those who ain't trying to do it, but the ones who are trying to do it, and those who can't help themselves. Can't contact the families, other people who get kicked out of the mental institutions or something, so they can live with them, or put in some type of home or something, because these people need to be, put in some type of shelter, so they will not get access to kids. That's why I'm bringing this up. They won't have to get access to the public, they can try to harm. As long as they out there sitting on side of the buildings, under the freeways, and you have something who are dangerous, it's going to be a problem like this happening. But we keep on letting this continue a long time. We don't want to give them type of help. I'm just seriously, this is a joke. And one thing about HPD and the constables, and they choose who they want. And if they feel they don't like you, I know in this experience, they try to find something about you or even lie to put you in jail. And it's not just the white ones, it's the black and Hispanic ones who do it too. The cops. That's why I don't want my taxpayer money going to these people. No matter who they are. Their job is to protect the people and not to hurt people. They don't like me. And I'm the victim situation. Instead of trying to avoid the situation to help me out, your job is supposed to help me out, period. When I clock in at work, my taxes taken out of my check is going to their doggone guns, their badges, all that. If they're there, they're not there to protect the people no more. They don't want to go in neighborhoods, they don't become a police officer. And I can say this because I thought I would become a police officer. Reach back out because of the heinous crimes like this situation here and anything else, and folks leaving their babies and dumpsters. I couldn't deal with that. People decapitating heads. No, I throw up. I just go crazy. Like I was in World War II. The military people, some of them when they were in the war, they started to act silly. I had that problem. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm thinking about maybe trying to become a part of the police. Later, a couple more years if my financial situation doesn't resolve. But and then I'm just and then like I said, the blue code. I don't follow blue code. If you're a police officer and you're in the badge and you're doing wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and condone it, and then won't let them know, because when I go back out there with a badge, they'll think I'm just like you. Just like this brother, like something about this brother here. They'll think I'm like, if I don't speak out about the situation, okay? That's the reason why. I carry the burdens that someone else did, and I don't speak up. I'm not gonna be silent about it, because the same burden that they brought to the surface is gonna knock on me. That's the reason why. So that's all I have to say. But if y'all come to my channel with that black or brown mess and hating, and I'm going to block y'all, I'm going to snitch on y'all, and I'm going to make sure your accounts get closed. I will even take legal action if something goes serious. So I'm warning everybody, I just told you that I am a snitch. I do take care of my life. I do value my life. That's why. Bye, y'all. Have a nice day.